girls, you know you've arrived when your surname is on an envelope. Do you understand? It's there. It's there in the big letters on a big manila envelope. It means you've landed. It means you're here. And because your surname begins with A, you'll always be at the top.
Oh no. Yeah, great.
Which is kind of annoying because it means you can't be late for registration.
Yeah, but also means you can just get things over and done with.
It also means I don't know how to respond. No, you do that thing, because with registration you don't know whether to say hi or yes.
Yes.
Oh, because nobody else has said it
Yeah,
yet.
you're the first.
Oh, Beanie Babaloo.
So I sometimes go hi and he goes, yeah, you can just say yes. And I'm like,
Oh no! Do they?
yeah.
Oh, Maddie.
I want to get them and poke them in the eyeballs.
Thought of that.
What did you have to do at register?
Well, you can imagine with my name.
What?
That's why, I mean, terrible. Teachers never,
Oh, they
not
couldn't
bothering.
say it. But what did you have?
Remember Maddie's Brits audition, she's got her name on it, it was like...
Oh, yes.
Oh, Madur Adderley.
Madur.
Yeah, I
Adderley.
went to the audition and he was like, Madur Adderley. He was like, yeah, it's Maddie. My dad misspelled it. And he was like, oh. He's laughing. Mum, Dad's filming.
That side.
No, he's filming you right now.
Well,
Walked
don't.
into the centre of shot.
I thought you were filming yourself.
you
That's
were-
really
Literally was right behind me.
No, please, because it's really annoying. I just want to take
It's
it
amazing, do it. It's just so cool. Yes, I do remember. Madur Adderley.
Madur Adderley.
We used to have to say, good morning, Mr. Robertson. Good morning, everybody.
Mr. Robertson.
You didn't have the same headmaster as me.
We had Mr. Woods.
Good morning, Miss Summer.
Good morning.
Remember, you just used to just go, what did you do?
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, we had to do the everybody, and it was like, I'm not saying this
We
to
didn't
everyone.
used to have to do that.
Yeah, we'd say, good morning, Mr. Good morning, everyone.
That's what we did. Not even going to share what Maddie just said because it was dark and twisted. Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Robertson. Good morning, everybody. You keep hijacking my...
Good morning.
That's just not how you said it.
Good morning, Mr. Robertson. Good morning, everybody.
No, there's no everybody.
Everybody. Be like, I'll be like, who is everybody?
Mr. Bird.
So-
Good morning, everyone.
So Maddie has been on her acting course today, and she's had a really busy, fun-filled, active day.
Yeah, when I told them all I just came straight from the festival, they were like, James says.
Yeah, straight from festival, straight to work. Very good. Teaches you what it's going to be like in the business.
And I had a lovely day today.
Hey.
I held Stacey's baby for hours
Oh.
now. It's 20 years of loose women, so
Oh.
they treated us. And we had such a lovely day. They laid on beautiful food and wine.
Oh.
And we all just sat. And you know what was really nice about it? Because Rex was there, Stacey's baby, it felt more like a family lunch than it did show. Oh, you're really taking the piss.
I'm not. That was
Yeah.
a genuine... What?
Wow.
That was a genuine...
You just went,
No, it was a... Hang on a minute. So, are you trying to tell me that loose women have grown up?
no, I'm doing for the girls,
Hang
special
on.
treat.
So, you're trying to tell me that loose women's grown up? You all actually were responsible and not loose because you had a baby there?
Well, I mean, people are responsible now. It's not like the old days.
Are
Nobody
they
gets hanging
responsible?
drunk. I mean, they put wine, so much wine out, and all the ice buckets were filled with just like that much wine
baby
taken
bottles.
out. Honestly, it was
And what was it like holding the baby, Rex?
so.
Can I just make a comment about your
so
Instagram
gorgeous.
photo? It looked like his head wasn't being properly
Oh,
supported.
don't say that.
Well, it did.
That's what all my friends
No. I mean, I just got a little bit...
What?
I got genuinely concerned looking
Oh,
at the
God, he
still
was so
photo.
chilled out.
Hang on a minute, though. The bigger news of the day is, how have you managed to come to terms with the fact that the Cricket World Cup is probably one of the most important sporting days in British history?
I've been overwhelmed all day. I haven't known what to do with myself.
Do you now know what a super over is?
I think that's when you win. You hang on a minute. You didn't know what a super over
Well,
was
can I
yesterday.
add? No one who is a cricket aficionado knew what a bloody super over was because one had never been done before.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was like a penalty shootout. But anyway, yeah,
bored
cricket is
now,
suddenly
bored.
sexy. No, cricket's cool.
Cricket is not sexy, babe. It's the most boring.
It's like the most least sexiest thing.
Oh, it's the least sexiest thing on the planet.
That's the sport I was really good at,
Oh.
and football.
Kiki, me when my mum tells people my business.
I reckon I could have given Frank Lampard a run for his money.
Oh, that's such a bad photo.
Sorry.
What's going on here?
Taron Edgerton.
Homemade chips for the girls.
Homemade chips for the girls. God, for saying I felt like shit, I've suddenly... I've really...
Round.
And I've pushed myself out of my comfort zone and I'm about to keel over. Oh, look at your shit. Oh, look, baby, we're in jeans. Oh, you look like, I don't know, you look like you're in West Side Story or something. Did you know there's a new version of West Side Story directed by Steven Spielberg?
Why do a new
obsessed
version?
with that musical.
You like West...
Living in
Oh, Kiki, should we set aside this summer where we sit and watch it?
Kiki, Spielberg's
love it
doing it, and
so
guess
much.
who's playing the main guy in the new West Side Story? Ansel Elgort from Baby Driver.
Oh, mad.
Yeah, he's the main one, he's the main shark, he's the
Do you know,
main
I
boy.
saw him the other day at Soho House.
Don't say that.
What?
You can't just say it
I
that
told you that.
casually.
Well, why didn't you go and get him?
What could I do with him? He was there doing something.
Chain him to a chair like Boy George
I've had the fattest crush on him since I was...
I know, but what can I do? I couldn't
did.
kidnap him.
You can do more than
Whenever
that.
it's anybody else, he can do something.
Yeah. When it's bloody Posh Spice, she can come in your Primark bag. But when it's Ansel Elgort, you go in the other direction.
Oh my god.
Eat your dinner. Well, I'm always asking if you want to come to work with me and you always say no.
I feel really
If only he was gonna
I
be
felt
there.
really ill.
I would've been
I
there.
felt really ill, and I've kind of made up for it, and now I feel like I'm going to keel over. I'm just going to eat my fish and chicken. It's not fish, it's chicken. I'm going to eat my chicken and fish. I'm going to eat my chicken and chips. It's the end of home time. Nadia's gone to bed. We've just watched Big Little Lies. It is one of the best series on television. Maddie is watching small children hurt themselves on Instagram. No, it sounds awful, but I mean, you know, funny videos. We're about to watch American Horror Story because I just want to see what Lady Gaga can get up to next. Outrageous. So, yeah, so that's that. I'm going to be scared, witless, and I'm very hungry. It's 11 o'clock and I'm very hungry.
It's not pretty, is it? Well, I tell you what, guys. I feel pretty inside. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I did not want to do that workout. Oh my God, I can't remember the last time I didn't want to do a workout to that degree. It was horrific. To start with, I did half an hour today and I sort of mixed it up a bit as well because I was feeling a bit... I did half an hour solid, but the first 8 minutes were totally horrendous. I'm not gonna lie. Everything was aching, everything was cracking. I was questioning my own sanity because I'd woken up so tired anyway. Mark was working out just down the other end of the room, feeling just as sort of naff about it at the start. But we just persevered. Oh my God. About halfway through, I just went, my voice in my head kicked out the nasty voices that all morning had been saying to me. Don't do it. God, you hardly slept. You woke up late. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. Don't do it today. What's wrong with you? Don't do it today. Just don't do it today. What's wrong with you? The good voice came in, kicked all those nasty ones out of the way. And oh my God, the endorphins started coming on. Honestly, I felt really anxious when I was panicking around. I couldn't even do my meditation because I was too anxious. And yeah, halfway through, that was just kicked to the curb. I'm not exaggerating, and I'm sorry if I'm boring you with this, but I am evangelical about it. Now I feel like I could conquer the world. That's no exaggeration. That's how I feel. I feel like I could conquer the world. Yeah. So, if you're wondering whether to do it or not, just put your trainers on. No. She won't let me show her. Kiki has become like Michael Jackson.
Don't put that in.
Where she won't show herself.
We need to put a blanket over her head.
We do. So we're on our way home now. It's home time, but we're not there. Hello, welcome to home time.
So Nadia's had a Nadia and Kiki day. They
Yeah.
had a Mummy and Kiki day. Daddy,
was
I'm
so
having
much
a Daddy
fun.
and Kiki day, but they've done all the fun bits.
I'll go again.
Classic
right.
you. Classic you. What? They've done all the fun bits.
We're gonna go.
about
We'll go to
me?
record shops.
Yeah, he's going to do record shops anyway, so it was really nice. Except I had the most dreadful thing happen to me, right? So, Kiki and I are in Urban Outfitters having a
you're
lovely
telling
time.
them?
I'm not going to tell them exactly. And then I was just like,
Any ideas?
put the bag down. Gotta get out. Gotta get out. And I was hit with a desperate urge to go to the toilet. And you know what it's like? We're in Covent Garden. It's like, where the hell do you go? So we went into Costa, had to buy a coffee because you can't get into the toilet unless you bought something to then get the number for the toilet.
Oh, I know
Went
the
round
coffee
the
shop you
court,
went
yeah.
to.
And there was 3 people before me, and I was stood in the queue crying, actually crying.
Did you have a turtle?
Because I was so, Mark. I better bleep that out. And it was funny because I was saying to the guys, it's the one thing that I find really hard as, what is it?
What?
What do you call me?
Oh, as Nadia Sawalha off the telly.
Telly. It's the one thing I find really hard is going into a toilet with a queue in front of me and a queue behind me. Because, you know when you've been to the loo, you don't want to come out and somebody knows you and then they go in the loo after you. I just hate it.
This is disgusting.
No, you're making it disgusting. I haven't said anything other than I've gone into the loo.
You're talking about smells and odours.
Oh, right, okay. So we've both just got back. Mark's been in town today writing. I've been with Kiki for the day, having a really nice mummy-daughter day. Maddie's not back from college yet. We might go out with my mum and dad for dinner tonight, but we're just going to squeeze in our podcast.
God, that was literally like anxiety in my chest.
And we're both just saying,
And the first
how can we not route? And it's so funny because the podcast is called How to Stay Married So Far.
And the first question that makes me want to ask is, have the dogs been fed?
Mark,
I'm asking it of myself because it's my responsibility.
look how thin you look. Let's talk about getting fit. Couples that work out together stay together.
That's it. That's the podcast.
We can't even row about that, can we?
No, that's
Can we
good.
row about that?
But what can we say about that?
I don't know. We'll have a think. We might have to
It's
do
only
something else.
interesting if we ever
But if you've never seen never listened to our podcast, go to iTunes, How to Stay Married So Far. Or in fact, we've got a playlist on here because we film it as well as record it. So if you want to see us, but if you're sick to death of seeing us, just listen to it on iTunes.
We might do one on social lives and friendship circles.
Yeah.
Nadia's incredibly popular and I'm not.
Oh, shut up.
So Nadia has just, we came out of a relationship podcast, not rowing, but nearly dead. If you want to see what happened, go over to
I
our,
just feel really weird.
it's making you hug me, which is lovely. Get your hand off my bottom.
Mark.
No, but here's the thing. Nadia just admitted that you're addicted to your phone. Who would you say is the most addicted in our house?
You know what I think is really unhelpful is that we always get to this, right? Each one of us thinks the other one is more addicted. So why don't we just say...
We all are.
We're all addicted to the phone. Because I've noticed it's really useful for Maddie, because Maddie just goes, oh, you are. Well, you're more addicted. It's not true. We all have a problem with our phone. At the moment, because Kiki's the youngest, she has the least of a problem, but she's got 3 other adults, because Maddie's practically an adult, that she's looking at all the time and feeding off.
What do we do?
We all have a problem with our phone. I actually am really, really worried about myself. I'm not going to talk for anyone else. I'm just going to try and be as honest as I can. I'm really worried for myself. It's become a massive problem.
Well, I mean,
Right?
it has.
I'm not Listen, you know what's going to be really annoying is if you do
babe,
that.
I'm purposefully winding you up. I'm purposefully winding you up.
Because everyone is passing off their addiction. It's
No.
like all the people in the pub that sit there drinking go, oh, well, he's had 4 pints.
I agree.
Have you got a problem
I
with
have
the
a
phone?
problem with my phone.
Right. So we both have an addiction to
My
our
name's
phone.
Mark, and I'm an iPhone addict.
My name's Nadia, and I am an iPhone addict.
My name's Mark, I'm an alcoholic.
My name's Nadia,
You
and
forgot
I'm
what your name was, and you're pregnant.
practically an alcoholic.
My name's Mark, and I'm an addict.
My name's Nadia, and I'm a very messy fucking cow.
My name's Mark, I'm a psychopath.
My name is Nadia. And I never really clean the toilet properly with a toilet brush.
My name's Mark, and I'm a sex addict.
Mark, stop it now. Why do you always have to do it?
That's really hurting my chest again. Anyway, no, come back. So what are we going to do about this?
Well, I really want us to try and do something radical.
Like what? Put the phone down.
We're looking at the phone now. We can't function without you. You little fucker. You little fucker.
Right, guys, the only way we can do this is you're not having any content.
We can't touch the phone.
Just going to leave it there overnight.
We're just going to have a conversation over here and see if you can pick it up. So first thing is, I think we should just put off...
Babe, take your hand off that.
Mark! He's so annoying.
Babe, it's huge.
He's being so annoying.
Parcel time.
Oh.
Can I just say, ASOS aren't the darlings of the stock market anymore. No. Growth is hemorrhaging.
Is it?
Even for online retailers.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's why I've got all this stuff in the sale then.
Ah.
There's really good sales around at the moment.
That's because Boohoo and ASOS
I mean, everything
are dying.
I've bought recently has been... Oh, see, I've got this. Oh,
What is it?
it's a bit peach.
Is that for me?
I needed a pink. I wanted
want
a
a pink
pink.
Adidas.
It's like peach.
Oh, it's pink. Oh, I bought you a pair of these.
What size were they, Mark? What size were they?
7.
5. I'm not a 5.
What are you then?
I'm a 6.
Oh, they're nice.
So I gave the 5s to Kiki, our
Yeah, they look
child,
great.
who is a 5.
You're a. Can I just see it? Evidence of what you bought.
Why you don't believe I'm a size 6, I will never know. Nice, huh?
Yeah, they are nice, actually.
That they were like £20 off. I wonder why they were £20 off.
So
They're
do
a
you know
summer
the ones that I got
colour.
with your name on? Were they the right
I wear
size?
them all
But
the
when
time.
did they
Yeah,
go
they
out?
were a right size. They were a 6.
What the hell happened to me then?
I don't know. You lost your mind.
Right, okay.
But I wear those all the time. Those, but they're really buggered now.
Are they?
Yeah. Oh, these are so nice for the summer, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're great for the summer.
What do you
aren't they?
think, girls? 20 quid off on ASOS.
Yeah.
I don't really like this colour. You'd think,
matches.
well,
Well, you trying to be matching? You trying to look like a school
I
kid?
want it to be a bit matchy.
Like a school
I think
kid.
that I want to be a bit matchy.
Have you got any lollipops?
What's wrong with you? For God's sake. Oh, it's a bit peach. I don't like the colour at all. But I can't be asked to send it back. It was really cheap.
What's pink?
I got this in the sale. This was
That looks
12
pink.
quid, I think.
Why do you keep saying peach? There's something wrong with your eyes.
Because it's more peach. That's pink and that's peach. What do you think, subs? Pink or peach? Pink or peach? Pink or peach? Pink or peach? Pink or peach?
That's peachy. Filming yourself.
I'm filming you.
I've got something to show you.
What? It's not your penis, is it?
No. Oh, it can be. Do you want me to?
Shut up. What is it?
Right. Keep that on your face. Right.
You look lovely.
I don't in this photo. That's us when we're old.
Oh my God, Mom. It's awful. Oh my God. Who do you look
Nanny
like?
Thelma!
Oh my God. Is this going to happen to us? How do they know I'm going to go like that? That's not true, actually, because my eyes have lifted, whereas my eyes aren't like that at all. They wouldn't get up higher, would they? Look at that.
Show the subs.
I don't think that looks like me at all.
Well, I don't think that looks like me.
Just a bit.
What do you mean? Look at us.
We are going down to that Thai restaurant that we went to the other night. Me, you,
Oh, wow.
Kiki, Mum and Dad.
Are we featuring it in home time?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to see you? Click on the screen.
Oh, God.
That's you.
Oh, my God. That really looks like me. Shit.
Don't look like you've got any teeth,
Babe, I
do
don't
you?
like it. I'm going to have a facelift. So, Subs, if you remember rightly, a few weeks ago I was talking about when my mum got electrocuted in the garden when we were all kids. And you keep asking me to ask Betty about when she was electrocuted.
Doesn't electrocuted mean that you actually die?
Does it?
No, you get a shock.
You can have
It's
an electric shock. You can be shocked.
But electrocuted means death.
Death.
Oh, well, she wasn't electrocuted. She had
You
a
sure?
yeah.
And a very bad shock.
Do you remember it?
Oh yeah. I was cutting the grass and it went straight over the wire.
Oh my god.
That's what I keep saying to you.
And it went into my hand.
That's
All
right.
the wires went into my hand.
Oh my god.
And you all came rushing out, and I was saying, "Stay away, stay away, stay away!"
Yeah.
What is
Are
on
you
the floor?
shaking? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I remember that. She was because we were like, it was so scary.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me, because we would have all been electrocuted.
Well, I don't know about that.
I
but
don't know.
thought you might be.
Yeah, so then Dina ran and I think Dina ran and turned it off at the.
Somebody must
What did you feel like afterwards? Was it like
shocked?
but not dead?
Did your
Not
hair
dead,
stand
though.
on end?
My hair was always on end in this.
Do you think when people get electrocuted, like with massive shocks, their hair does stand on end?
They get fired across rooms. If you hit a live wire with a drill, you get literally fired across a room.
I remember once putting my finger into a travel kettle to see how quickly it boiled up. Can you believe that? And getting a massive shock.
I used to splash the electric fire behind my bath when I was a boy.
What was it doing?
To see,
Yeah,
see.
just to smell the burning of the water. You know, burnt water on
So could
and I used to just sit there just flicking and flicking and flicking and flicking.
Do you remember?
Go on, what's your electrocution story?
Do you remember in Germany?
Yeah, I was boiling an egg.
Oh.
Oh God, yeah, what happened?
We were there. It was
That's
when we were at the
Yeah.
Munich.
Yeah, the electricity went from the cooker to the boiling egg, and
That's right, he actually got thrown
Oh,
across.
so he got thrown across
He
like...
really did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, by an egg.
and the arm there, was
Yeah.
hurting for about 2 years. Yeah.
Do you think it gives you an extra bit of life if you get that electrocuted? Because it
Oh,
wakes
yeah.
your heart up.
Wakes
Maybe.
you up, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's a shot of sense to the brain.
But do you know what? Blanche was in the garden next door, and I screamed so loud, and nobody came and said, "Are you all right?" She was
Yeah.
probably hoping I'd gone.
So there you go, folks. Never run over your lead when you're mowing your lawn.
No.
Mark, you are a prime suspect.
Well, that was
Yeah.
when I was telling them because he was out there. He was going. Nanny Di came in here the other day. She goes, "I can't watch. I just can't
I know,
watch."
and then your sandals and your no shoes and everything, you're crazy.
Have you seen our wild pink rose?
Where?
That was under all that bush,
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Betty, you've had revelation.
Corn in the toast.
Never seen that before.
Oh, look at that. That's spring rolls, chicken satay, seaweed, spring lips. It's a naughty Tuesday takeaway, except we've taken it out. Come to the restaurant. We haven't had to take away, we've taken in.
Tuesday night hasn't been a quiet night anyway.
we had all these ideas for these different restaurants we were going to go to locally. So Tuesday night, there'll be nobody there, and everywhere we've gone has been heaving. There's a table for about 107 over there
The
that
restaurant
just
we
left
went to the
that
other
cold.
night, the Thai restaurant, how many were there?
6, but there's got a table for 40 tonight. So we've ended up here and we have gone to town. We've got prawn curry, fried rice. I'm having chicken, garlic, chilli, spring onion, ginger chicken. Kiki's having satay chicken, rice and garlic green beans. We've got bean sprouts. I love bean sprouts. My mum and dad. Teddy's got his bean.
He's got caught in the act. He's got
A bean sprout. Teddy's having duck. Oh, that's a. Where's a bit of duck? Teddy's having duck. Oh, look at that. Let's try it. Let's try it, Subs. Huh?
And Betty, what have you got?
I've got pork belly.
Yum, yum,
Crispy
yum.
pork bellies. Pat joy.
I just want to add a little detail. I was having a conversation earlier with Betty about the Apollo 11 moon landings. And as I was trying to explain to her that I wondered whether actually it was a propaganda act and all the footage was actually manufactured, she was looking with a very wise face, nodding. Did you notice that? Did you notice how she seemed to know something that... You knew something, Betty. You know something. It's because she had Stanley Kubrick's camera. Telling you, Betty knows shit. Betty knows shit. And when she was electrocuted, she became AI, didn't you, Betty? You are AI. I can tell.
That's why she uses one eye at a time.
No, I know. That's what they mean by AI. One eye.
AI.
AI.
It's fortune cookie time.
Will it be in Chinese? Will it be in Chinese?
Will it be in Chinese? Yeah. God. You will make very good friends in the coming months.
It's very difficult. It's really difficult when you're going to be around like a cat.
Oh, I'm not wrong.
Do not mistake temptation for opportunity.
What?
Do not mistake temptation.
Kiki says, do not mistake temptation for opportunity. Don't be tempted by something and think it's an opportunity. You've just been tempted. Daddy, what's yours?
What is it?
Find your message. Open it. It's in there. It's a toenail. It's a camel's toenail. What did it say?
You read it.
I can't A chance happening this week will reveal your destiny.
You've had your
How
destiny.
frightening.
You've had your destiny, haven't you?
You've had your destiny.
She's sitting here.
What's yours, Mum?
Oh, it's rubbish. Keep this fortune on you for good luck. Does that mean the paper or the cookie?
The paper.
Eat the
Goes back to your mum sticking things on your back, doesn't it?
Go on, Mark, yours.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That thing I always do with them is...
None of us can read.
The star of riches is shining on you.
Oh, baby. Boring. That's what you want.
Mine was so boring.
Yeah, Matt's Kiki's was rubbish. Do not mistake
temptation for opportunity.
Basically, you've got to have a bad time there.
Yeah.
However you look at it, it's neither opportunity nor
So
temptation.
what do you take that to mean? Don't mistake.
Don't be tempted.
And don't take an opportunity. Can't eat it. Don't eat it. That's reassuring. Why is that so dirty?
I once, no, hang on. There's my makeup. I once went out with this guy, right? Went to the Chinese restaurant. We got this thing, and he went like this. He went, "So hang on, Mum. All right, I'll use my one." He went like this. He went, and then he went, and then he went.
I hope we broke up with him.
Kiki, I hope you broke up with him. I was like,
You look like you're doing it.
Was it Gary? Because he had foot fetish, didn't he?
what fetish? I'm worried now that Mum knows about a fetish your boyfriend has mine. What fetish? Foot. He was always washing his feet.
Without washing his feet.
That's because he was a Buddhist. It wasn't because he had a foot fetish.
She dated the weirdest people. She dated literally a white person.
Blue. I was going to say it was
A
blue.
blue person.
She always says
She blew.
her boyfriend I had.
So white.
He was so white. He was
Oh,
blue.
yeah, yeah.
And Dina used to call him Blue Boy.
Oh, and he had like a...
Mom, you can see all his face. Say that again, Rob.
He had such a thin skin, you could see all his veins.
And do you remember he always had a spot in the middle of his head, so he had like a third eye, a boil.
He had this white face with all his veins and this boil here. And he cut my finger to the bone. He dropped a cooker on me.
Dropped a cooker on her.
Ingratiate you, Betty.
So blue boyfriend with the third eye, the thin skin and the big blue veins dropped a cooker on my mum's finger, and Mum, I'll never forget it. It was so shocking. It was awful, and she just went, "I think everything to the hospital." And we took her to the hospital, and they said, "Oh well, you're going to need 474 stitches, but there's a bit of a queue for the anaesthetic." She went, "Deal with that, the anaesthetic."
And then she said to me, the nurse said to me, "Have you got a plaster at home?" I said, "No, I haven't."
And they stitched her finger back without any anaesthetic.
Bloody hell.
She's a war baby.
Yeah.
They had no bananas then.
Maybe had you been electrocuted by that point?
I'm not sure.
Was it post or pre-electrocution?
Yeah, maybe you were driven by electricity.
I love that kicking. She's had the weirdest boyfriend. She had a blue He did not have a foot fetish, he just liked clean feet. Betty's taken this to another level.
And that wasn't the white man with the blue veins and the pimple.
He sounds like a Martian. Sorry.
It was another one. It was the Chinese Malay one.
Not the one, he didn't have the pimple. It wasn't the Chinese who had the pimple.
I'm so confused.
It was the Dulwich one that had the pimple. But it was always there.
Stephen Burkoff.
Yes.
Just like that.
And he had blue eyes like Stephen Burkoff. But they were too far around the side. He was very ugly. He was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was very bright, and he was funny, and he was what was he?
He had that really long neck with a pin head.
It sounds like E.T.
And he had very big hands, all kind of limp wrists.
He had like long spindly fingers. Oh my god, how did I last one day?
Do you think he watches YouTube?
Sorry blue boy, you don't know who you are though, because I've never said your name.
Yeah, but I know who you
All you would have to do is go look in the mirror. It's me! You know what? How blessed am I? My parents are 87 and 83. They live next door on a Tuesday night and just pick them up, go out to dinner.
If you can find a restaurant with a table.
It was so nice.
Yeah, it was lovely, wasn't it?
A bit of an impromptu.
Yeah, remembering the days you used to go out with aliens. Thieving aliens.
Ex-boyfriends. We've just decided we're going to do a podcast called The X-Files where we talk about our exes.
Without naming them.
You know what we should do? Oh, you can't do it.
What?
Because my mum and dad were telling me some really interesting things about my exes that I didn't know. Imagine all the other things they might know about
I
them.
can't really talk about my exes because they're the mothers of my children.
Oh, come on. You've got about 500 exes.
Well, yeah, I could talk about
We
them.
must